Hey, ColeoWithARolleo here, and let's talk about auto rifles. Unfortunately, this past few months, we've stumbled upon my most hated meta in Destiny history, the auto rifle meta. Frankly, I just don't like auto rifles and I don't like how they play. And I'm going to explain why I think we should change them and what I think we should do to change them. But before we get into that, let's just talk about how easy they are to use and what makes them so inherently annoying. Obviously, as you probably know, you could just spray an auto rifle, and for lack of better words, that's fucking annoying. Not only does that shit flinch the hell out of you, but that gives it an inherent safety net for cleaning up kills. Sure, to reach that 0.7 optimal time to kill, you need to hit the majority of headshots, but what does that really matter if you can just clean it up so much easier than other guns? Another thing I find annoying about auto rifles is how versatile they are in different ranges. I mean, sure, you can't really do much if someone is barrel stuffing you with your Suros out, but pretty much any other range is super easy to shred people. I mean, with my Suros, I've tapped into like scout rifle range, and I'm sure you'll see that a few times in this gameplay. Honestly, I think they should dial back the range on auto rifles, or at least the stability to make it so they can't reach these insane ranges. They should not be competing this far out. The last thing I want to bring up in this segment of the video is how easy it is to obtain a half decent time to kill with an auto rifle. With an auto rifle, you inherently just keep spraying bullets, so even if you miss a few headshots to obtain that 0.7 time to kill, those other shots are going to save your ass and give you a still good time to kill. Now, I would think this is fine if other guns were like this. See, with a hand cannon, you need 3 headshots to get the optimal time to kill of 0.8. But if you miss one of those headshots, you can kiss your ass goodbye, because you are going to wreck your time to kill. And that links into perfectly my first way to fix this meta. I think that we should make hand cannons and other guns more forgiving. I've always been a strong believer that hand cannons deserve at least 1 body shot to reach the optimal time to kill, but in light of them buffing auto rifles, I think it's more appropriate now. With this change though, I think that hand cannons may become a little bit too strong and we need to buff the forgiveness in auto rifles too. But all in all, I think that would just be a better change for the game if we're going to keep auto rifles where there are. But if we do not do something like this, I definitely have other solutions, which leads me to the second way we can fix it. I think that in addition to that change I spoke about earlier, we make auto rifles either have less flinch and a more optimal time to kill, or more flinch and have a more rigid time to kill. I believe this change can definitely help tame auto rifles more and make them less, well, annoying. The third thing I think we should push as a community is to make auto rifles have a more reasonable range. Right now, I think auto rifles can reach way too far for how forgiving and how easy they are to use. So as a solution, we should either lower the range or the stability, or both. With this change, I believe that guns such as high-impact pulse rifles and scout rifles as a whole will have way more room to breathe. The last change I think would be necessary to help out this meta is to nerf Suros. I don't have the numbers in front of me right now, but when it's fully spun up, I'm pretty sure you can reach an optimal time to kill of 0.47. 0.47. I think the perfect nerf for this gun is to literally lower the mag size. Please, make it have like 27 bullets. I think 27 bullets is good enough. I believe with these changes in play that we would see more diversity in the Crucible, and that's all I want. I want people to have options and not feel stuck using an auto rifle. Leave in the comments if you agree with what I said, or if you have better ideas. I'm totally open to other points of views, and nobody's wrong in this. Now before I let the gameplay roll, I just want to talk about the people who are watching my videos that aren't subbed, because apparently there's roughly 70% of you. And I just have one piece of advice for you. Please subscribe, I'm so fucking desperate. That about does it for today's video. I'm gonna let the gameplay roll. This was ColeoWithARolleo, and I hope you have an excellent day. Peace.
On the glory you serve them. Let them come. This is their fate. Crests are glory. Glory is yours. If you want it, this battle is yours. Take it! 3 minutes remain. I told you to fight, and you annihilated them. Good.